At the bottom here, you can choose search and filter objects. This isn't a very large schedule, so you might not need to build complex filters for this particular example, but we might still want to find activities that are over some duration, that are critical on a specific calendar. Once you set all these up, here's a button down there that actually you couldn't see, but now you have an option just to save, and you can name it accordingly. Now, like I said, this is now saved with this NetPoint project. So you can reuse it. Anytime you come into this filter window, you can either, through this little toggle button at the top, choose to create a new filter or access a saved filter. So all of those saved filters will populate this list here. And you can choose it and then add to list. And now we see in this case, there's only one activity. But if you wanted to export this, you open the same menu, you choose export. This goes out as an XML file, and you can name it, I'll just name it this demo schedule. And I'm going to go ahead and open just a new blank file here and bring those filters in. It's done through the same window. If you open up the filter window here and choose existing filter, you'll see this new file, of course, has none, but the import button here becomes enabled. So if I import that same filter file that I just exported, so by default, every filter from a project will go into the export. That then allows you, upon import, to choose. Maybe you don't need all of them. You can just select a subset from this window. So I'll select that filter, I'll import it. And in this case, you're going to get kind of this alert. This is a totally blank schedule. It's telling you that some of the criteria that you had chosen in that save filter aren't really applicable to this schedule because we don't have that particular calendar, for example, or we don't even have a color yet set for any activities. So those are just going to be ignored. You can say, okay, there's nothing here, so no objects will be added, but now you'll see that this filter is now saved to this NetPoint project for future reuse.